Hello, lovely people. I welcome you once again to Bright and Clara's channel. I bring you greetings from Dubai. Assalamu alaikum. Shalom, wherever you are in this world. From me to you is peace. On this channel, we learn, we share ideas so that we can all grow together. In this journey of my 4-bedroom house with a 2-bedroom apartment on the first floor, it's a first floor building. So I want to give you the estimate from phase 1, phase 2, phase 3. So in this phase, I put my project into phases, you understand? So once I say phase 1, meaning that from the foundation, casting of the foundation concrete, laying of the blocks, casting of the foundation pillars, and then filling in the gravels, and then screeding of the concrete. We call it footings or foundation concrete, or maybe they say oversite concrete. We call it an oversite concrete. You understand? After you've done the gravels, you fill in the gravels, then you have to screed on top of it, on top of the gravels. We call that an oversite concrete. When that is done, that package is called phase 1. That is how I have categorized mine. I don't know about yours, but I'm just giving you how I did mine. You understand? Okay. And then from where you have screeded on top of the gravels. Yes. So where you have screeded on top of the gravels, from there to the lentil, where you can do your roofing or you can do a floor, is the phase 2. So that's how I put my project. So let's dive in. In my phase 1, which is the digging, casting of the foundation concrete, laying of the blocks, and then filling in the gravels, screeding of the gravels concrete, that is phase 1. As you can see now, the contractor charged me for everything. So I don't have to bring in people here, bring in people there, no. So we have the profiling, the foundation, the sand. As at that time, my project started 2019, somewhere January, February. Yes, so the sand was 800 Ghana cedis. Stones is 1,600. As we speak now, the stone is 1,800. So please bear that in mind. Depending on your area, the distance they will charge you. So I am in Kaswa, Big Apple, or Airport Junction, Kaswa Airport Junction. Yes, and therefore it's going for 1,600, 2019. But now I just bought stones about last week. It's going for 1,800. This is 2021. So please bear that in mind. 2021. I think my project started 2020, 2019. Yeah, 2019. So 2020, and now we are 2021. Yeah, because I left about 8-month gaps in between to regain some financial stability before I continue. So I gave it some gap. Yes, so that's it. So I have the stone, as at that time, 2019 was 1,600. I bought a cement of 100 bags. At that time, it was 35. Now the cost of cement is 45, 42, 43, 48. There's a whole lot of confusion in Ghana now. Yes, we don't know who is giving you the real prices. But where I am in Kaswa, my sister buys it at 45. 45, then transportation. Each bag, they charge 1 cedi, or some people charge 1 cedi 50 pesos, others will charge 2 cedis per bag. So if you're buying 100 bags, then they'll multiply 2 cedis by 100 bags for the transportation. Yes, so that is how it goes. I normally go for 50 cedis. That's how I put it, so that I don't get any back calling. Someone can say, oh, the money is not sufficient, or that. I just price it at 50 Ghana cedis, including transportation. There are the categories of the cement. They have diamond, they have the China cement. So we call it Soul. Soul. I think it's SOIL, or no, SOUL, or something like that. Yes, Soul. And then we have another brand as well, and then Gassam. I go for Gassam. Gassam is the best. And Gassam also have categories. You understand? I go for Armstrong, which is a 42.5R. 42.5R is a standardized cement. Is good for all conditions, for water, for screeding, for concrete. All is good. That is the strongest of all the cement from Gassam. So go for that one. Now it is going for 45 Ghana cedis. Some places you can go for 42 Ghana cedis. So that's for the cement. So I bought 100 pieces of that. I bought blocks 1,200 because this is just for foundation, the setting of the foundation. So I needed just 1,200 blocks. You know, foundation takes a lot of blocks because lots of the blocks go to the depth of the land. It's hidden, you can't see them. Yeah, so it takes a lot of blocks. Yeah, so for the foundation I took 1,200 blocks for that. We bought water for 300. Okay, so let me not shake my camera. And then we go to binding wire. We bought a binding wire, 2 pieces, which is going for 50 cedis per one, and then the 2 gave me 100 Ghana cedis. I bought a 16mm rod. The quantity was 45 per rod, is 46 Ghana cedis. It's going for 2,070 Ghana cedis. We have the 12mm rod. Yes, we use the 12mm rod. Mostly I use that one for the mesh. We created a mesh. If you watch my episode 2 or episode 1 of the video, you see there was a mesh. It was a kind of a mat, yes, which was created, and then they put the columns on top of it. Yeah, the 16mm rod were for the one that we're erecting. I did them in three layers, so total 6 iron rods were erected upwards in the stand. Yes, I want it to be solid, so that's what I did. And then I bought a 3/4 rod, which is a 3/8. That is used for the rings. We use that one for bending the rings to hold the 16-meter rod together. That one forms a ring, you understand? So I bought a wire board, 30 pieces. At that time, it was going for 38 Ghana cedis. Some places you can get it at 24, 30, 32, depending on where you find yourself. Some, the wood market is closer to you, you can get it. If you prefer, you can go straight to the wood market and get the wood yourself at a lower cost, because mine comes with transportation. Sometimes that's how it is. So we bought a 3-inch and a 4-inch pipe. That is for the plumbing work. And then I bought a 2x2 pegs, because that is for the footing profiling. In profiling, we need pegs. We mount the pegs at some point area, and then we pull a rope on top to take measurement. Yes, I bought a 2x4, which at that time was 20 Ghana cedis. I bought 2 of them. And then transportation, for transporting all the materials. Yeah, they took all my money. So TNT was 300, and gravels, this is the most expensive part of the building. Depending on how the depth of the footings will require lots of gravels. So most people do economics. If they're going to do the traditional safety tank, then they will dig it and use that soil, the gravels, to fill in their footings. But if you don't do the traditional one and you want to do the biodigester, which is the modern one now, then you have to buy a lot of gravels. Depending on the size of the building will determine the cost of gravels, or the quantity of gravels you have to put in. As at that time, a 22 cubic track of gravels was at 700 Ghana cedis. If you're in Kwabenya, Ashongman, if you're going to Ashasi University, those areas, my sister was putting up a structure there. Those places, a truck could go like 400 Ghana cedis, because they were taking gravels from the mountain, you know, going towards Ebiri. You know, you can use those areas. So where Ashash University is, you can get a lot of gravels from there. But I'm the other side. I'm in Kaswa. So the gravels cost me 700 Ghana cedis per truck, and I bought 6 trucks, which gave me a cost of 4,200. So let's proceed. Let me not shake the camera. I wanted to do a borehole, but I ignored it for now. So the total cost of my materials came up to 19,770. 19,770 total cost of my material for project phase 1. The workmanship was 8,500, and the grand total was 28,270. 28,270. Yes, these prices, as you've seen now, might have changed, some increase or decrease. It is to give you an idea of a 4-bedroom house, not a 10-bedroom, a 4-bedroom house. Most people tell us that, hey, to get a 4-bedroom house, even 100,000 is not enough. It's not true. is not true. Once you know the grounds, you scrutinize the estimate, I bet you might even get it cheaper than what I have even gotten now. You might get it cheaper. You understand? So 28,270 was the entire cost for my project phase 1. So if you watch my episodes, you can, that episode 1 was kind of a 3D presentation. Yes, watch my episode 1, 2, 3, or you can watch episode 7. Episode 7 is giving the entire structure, but episode 2 and 3, in between there, you will see the footings where the gravels were laid. Up to that portion is 28,270. Now we'll move to project phase 2, but meanwhile let me give you another overview of the project phase 1. So this is project phase 1. I categorize it: building materials. I have the quantity, the unit price, and the total. So we have from SI number from 1 up to I think 23, but some has been eliminated. So yeah, so 20 is the total cost of materials, and 22 is the workmanship, and then the grand total. So this is for the project phase 1. Now let's go to project phase 2. Yes, in this project phase 2 you would see some changes. So this is project phase 2 for you. In phase 2, yes, I'll still require some sand. I bought a sand at the same cost, and I bought a stone at 1,600. I bought 60mm rod because now we need more. The quantity has increased now to 90 pieces. Per rod is 46 Ghana cedis. You can check from KO4E. Yes, KO4E will give you a price list. I don't know why Ghana, we are not so much advanced where you can go online and get a price list in real time. I mean, I don't know, we are so backwards. Most people don't put out prices because of this stealing. Yes, they don't want you to know the actual price. But I wish I could just go to Ghana and do that. You know, create a website where I'll be updating people with prices. You know, go to KO4E, put the prices on my page. Go to the other sister companies, put the prices on my page. If it is blogs, I put blogs, a variety of blogs, everything, sand, stone, everything should be on the internet by now, where you can just go online and get all the details. But I don't know, Ghana is going backwards. You can't get everything online. You have to call people. You have to call people. And once you call them, this guy is calling from America, let me add some price to it. Let me add something to it. That is what is happening. So if you don't have any family member or a trusted person, you'll be duping all the time. People will dupe you all the time. So just be vigilant. So the sand is there, and the stones, the 60mm rod, 46. Yes. When I was doing the project phase 3, which is the flow, the price shoot up. So I'll be giving you that update as well. Now, as at that time, 2019, it was 46 per rod. So I bought 90 pieces. We bought a half rod. I think that is a mistake. It shouldn't be 1/4. It should be 3/4. It should be 3/4. Yes, three-quarter rod. Yes, it should be 3/4 rod, not 1/4. It should be 3/4 rod, and the inches is not there. It's supposed to be blank. It's supposed to be just a rod. So that's a mistake, though. Yeah. And then I bought blocks. So you can see that from here. Let's take it from the block section. In the block section for project phase 2, you can see that the quantity has increased. In phase 1, I used 1,200 blocks. But here in phase 2, I'm using 2,000 blocks. Actually, it's increased because at the point the mason requested for 500 additional blocks. So for a 4-bedroom house, I used a total of 2,500 blocks. Now, it depends on what you're doing, because the master bedroom has its own bathroom. The guest bedroom has its own bathroom. And then I have a visitor's toilet, you understand? And then I have a kitchen, I have a store, I have a kitchen porch. And then other 2 bedrooms, they share a common bathroom and a common washroom. You understand? I don't feel okay when I mention toilet. Sorry for my language, or sorry for my French. So, yes, washroom, and then where you can ease yourself. Yes. So depending on the demarcation will tell you the quantum of blocks that you require. In these modern buildings, you have to do a lot of demarcation where each room comes with its own unique bathroom. You understand? Those old modern system where the entire house is using one bathroom, I wonder how life will be when everybody has got to take a shower in the morning or eat themselves in the morning. Man, that would be a big fight in the morning. So yeah, all modern houses, each room should have its own bathroom. I mean, this is logic, common sense everywhere. Yes, big ups to Abraham Ben Moshe. Yes, so it's common sense. Yeah, you don't have to build just one bathroom for the entire house. No, it's unacceptable. So each room has its own bathroom, and then a visitor's bathroom. Yes, so that's it. So once you do that, it tells you that the quantity of blocks you will require. And in my case, yes, a 4-bedroom house with a kitchen, storeroom, and all that, I needed 2,500 blocks. They will tell you, oh, 2,500 blocks is not enough. It's a lie. First, get them the first 2,000. Let them start. And then let them give you update as to where the project has gotten to. Then you can add an additional block. It's very, very necessary. So the cost of block was, as at that time, was going for 3 cedis, 60 pesos. Now the cost of blocks is now 4 cedis. Some are going for 4 cedis, 20 pesos. So 4 cedis, yeah, and it's quite expensive. But what you do, you have to do your best. So that's it. So 12mm rod, I bought 110 pieces at a cost of 25 Ghana cedis. A binding wire, I bought 1. Nails, yes, I bought 1 nail because in the episode 1, my project phase 1, I bought a lot of nails there. So here I have to even fight with the carpenter because I told him those nails, where did they go to? I mean, you buy nails are reusable until they are rotten. You can reuse nails continuously until they become weak. You understand? So always advise, tell the contractor, the carpenter, to remove all nails. Once he finishes removing the boards after casting or whatsoever, just remove the nails, get a container, put the nails inside. It can be reused so that you don't have to buy a lot of nails. So for me, at this project phase 2, I bought just 1. Yeah, I think 3 inches or so. That's what I bought. That's it. And then gypsum, I bought 120 bags for erector of all the structures. So erecting the structure completely, yes, 120 bags is what I bought. Okay, at the cost of 37 Ghana cedis per bag as 2019. We bought water. I bought Wawa board. You realize that in my project phase 1, the quantity of Wawa boards were 30. Now I bought 10 pieces only. Why? Because they will tell you we need Wawa board, forgetting that you are not keeping records of the earlier ones. And then they request for another Wawa board. They'll take that money and then they'll use your same board for you. You understand? So I keep record of all of that. So the cost of Wawa board, here the quantity reduced to 10 pieces. I asked them to use the other ones, though 2 or 3, 5 pieces might be damaged, but you still have Wawa board. Yeah, it doesn't mean all your Wawa board is gone, dissipated, disappeared in the thin air. No, the Wawa boards are available. They will not tell you, but be vigilant. That's it. So I bought 10 pieces at the cost of 38 Ghana cedis. You gave me 380 Ghana cedis. I bought 3/4 rod. Yeah, this is the correct one. 3/4 rod and 25 pieces. I think this one should go there instead. Yeah, 25 plus, which is quantity was 30 pieces. Yes. So I think that is a mistake. Item number 15 is the typing. Sometimes I'm sleepy, I get tired. So, and then I bought a tarpaulin for covering the cement. Yeah, because sometimes it rains and then it hits the cement when they are working. Because where I am, sometimes it rains 3 or 4 times. Yeah, so I bought the tarpaulin at 300 Ghana cedis. Plumbing work 700 Ghana cedis, and then the additional block which he requested for 500. At this time they gave it to me as 3.5. Yes, so that's it at 1,750. So that gave me a total blocks of 2,500 because initially I had bought a block 2,000 Ghana cedis. That is the quantity, and then they requested for additional 500. Okay, so the 3/4 rod, the mistake I did earlier on is now showing here, corrected. 20 pieces of 3/4 rod, 7 Ghana cedis per rod, is going for 140 Ghana cedis. So project phase 2, which is the structural, the erectile of the entire structure, its cost of material is going for 24,000 Ghana cedis, sorry, 24,000 Ghana cedis, 810. Oh, massive. Yes, some people with a 4-bedroom house, this estimate would have been somewhere 80,000. Yeah, they'll be telling you need some chemical, you need some rubber here, you need to mix this with that, you need to mix that. Unnecessary, completely unnecessary. Yes, so make sure there is cement, good iron rods, the mason should know his job, the foundation should be solid, you're good to go. You understand? Yes. So the total cost of material 24,810. Workmanship is going for 7,600. You realize that the phase 1, the foundation, the estimate was a bit higher, which is 8,500. That includes the profiling and that of the digging, because digging comes at its own cost. But this is just laying the blocks and casting of the pillars. That's all. You don't have to do anything special, and that the cost has reduced to 7,600, giving me a total of 32,410. 32,410. So if you put the project phase 1, okay, which is 28,270 to that of 32,410, you can do the arithmetic. Okay, this is giving you almost about 64,000 or 62,000. Yes, so for a 4-bedroom house with all the amenities in there, the structural load, without plastering, electrical work not yet done, just erecting the structure was 62,000. This is a rough calculation I've done there, so you can do the mathematics and see. You understand? So you can imagine if I have 100,000 Ghana cedis. At this stage, I have gotten to where I would decide whether I want to do a roofing or I want to continue. If it is a flow, then you need to get an estimate for the flow so that you can know that, okay, within your 100,000 Ghana cedis, can you do a flow or you can do a roofing? Then you decide. You understand? With 100,000 Ghana cedis. Then once that is done, you now talk about the plastering, the electrical works, and all the inside decor and fixings. You understand? So roughly, if you have around 200,000 Ghana cedis, you can imagine you go so far, depending on the quality of materials you want. The interior decor, the WCs and whatsoever depends on you, where you buy them from. Because they are same quality in Accra, Makwala market. And if you decide to go to the Palace, West African decor, Interstyle Ghana, what do you call it? I've forgotten the name. In this Painters Road, there are a lot of these companies there. Their prices are doubled. You understand? Where you can go to the local market and get the same quality with a cheaper one. The price is very down. And therefore, somebody can build the same house with 100,000. Another person builds the same house with 500,000. My goodness, my God. This is alarming. Yeah, so, yes, that is it for my project estimate. So let's go back, do a review, a recap of it. Yes, so project phase 1. Yes, you can see the total cost, the sand, the stones, okay, the Blockwork, the cement, water, binding wire, 60mm rod, 12mm rod, 3/4 rod. We bought the Wawa board, the 3-inch and 4-inch 2x2 pegs. We bought the 2x4 wood, okay, the TNT, and then the gravels, and that brought us to a total sum of 28,270. Material cost 19,770, and the workmanship is 8,500. Okay, then we'll come to project phase 2. You can get that in your shot. If you want to screenshot it, you can screenshot it. Okay, so project phase 2, we have that one going that way. Okay, all the materials available. Always indicate the quantity and the unit price. Okay, so in your shot now is the review of my project phase 2. Kindly go and watch the episode 1, 2, and 3 so that you can appreciate it. But if you want to understand the total cost of the entire building as I've indicated now, you can watch episodes 7 of my 4-bedroom house in Ghana. Watch episode 7, where you see that the entire structure have been erected and the oversite concrete casted, and now I'm ready to do the decking, which is the floor, which I'll take you to project phase 3. So I'll be bringing you in the next episode of episode 9, where I'll be giving you an overview of the entire building. Probably I'll be telling you about the gate, when the gate was installed, okay, and then the entire 360 of the entire house, okay, and some other few areas perhaps which I might have forgotten. I'll be giving you those episodes in episode 8, and then episode 9 and 10 that about you will see the decking, how the flow came about when they started the decking, which is the board. I used the flat board, and then the rubber, and then the iron rods, the materials. Man, that was a lot of money. That was a lot of money for the decking alone. Because to do electrical work, plumbing work, that's a lot of money. So be prepared for project phase 3. I'll be coming your way once again. This is Bright and Clara's channel. Please subscribe, do share, like our videos for more upcoming videos. Thank you. God bless you wherever you are. Bye-bye.